Hello people, it's me Dion here today and I'm back. Psych, let me stop. I'm here to talk about surgery. I've been gone for a little while, or I'm like kind of behind on videos, but I'm literally going through this in real time, so sometimes things gets a little crazy. So I'm telling you today about surgery and some of the things that happen, some of the things that I think are absolute must-haves after surgery, and I don't know how I would have gotten through if I did not have those things. So let me just get right into it. Surgery went well. For those of you who are here for the first time, I had a double mastectomy with reconstruction because I was diagnosed with breast cancer in February of 2016, had surgery and, well, other stuff. You can go check out some of my other videos to be filled in on what's going on. But now, or 2 months ago, I was at the point where I had surgery with reconstruction, immediate reconstruction, and I had a tissue-based reconstruction. So if you see here, these are the this is my card for the expanders that I have in. Right now this one is expanded to 550 cc's. This one is still only at 200. Yes, I'm lopsided, but they're doing that so they could get good angles for radiation. But it worked out because during surgery, or after surgery, everything was like going well. I had like 2 drains on the sides. They stayed in, one stayed in for about 2 weeks and the other one was almost 3 weeks. Why so long? Because I asked my surgeon that. She said I had large breasts and the area was trying to, there was a lot of weeping, which sounds so freaking nasty, but it wasn't. It was just inside my body was like, whoa, you just got rid of a lot and there's not a lot there. What's happening? So there was just a lot of fluid and drainage, but everything was okay. But I had those and had them taken out. It didn't hurt. Didn't hurt at all. There was a video that, like, some of these things, let me not even go there, but it did not hurt to have those taken out. And after those were taken out, I feel like, woo, like the world was just so much better. I was able to like live with restrictions, obviously still, but I had complications. So I was able to take a shower after 3 weeks. Yes, I did say 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And I told one of my buddies, when I told her that, she was like, what? Yes, 3 weeks. And my best friends were baby wipes, and my sister. But when I finally did take a shower, I don't know, but right here I have scars like from maybe here and this one. I did a reduction pattern because I wanted my boobs to be smaller, and I prefer those scars because they're hidden, a lot more hidden than just straight across. No shade to those who have that. I'm just not, I didn't want that for myself. So I have a different scar pattern, and that scar pattern ended up, and I think this would have happened with anything, but there ended up being like necrosis, I guess you would say, which is like, necrosis. That was like the scariest thing to me. But it, I guess, yeah, tissue death, it was, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I look like the Walking Dead. Like, not at all. This side, and that happened when it got wet. My surgeon says it would have happened anyway. Like, the water wasn't the reason why that happened, even though I feel like when I took a shower, that's when everything happened. And I followed directions. I like lightly washed that area, whatever, but still had a little situation where this side, my right side, which was the prophylactic side, acted a fool, and it started to like open up at the bottom, like where my incision is, like this. So at that point right there, there's the most tension, and that point has it just opened up. And so I had to do wet to dry dressing. I did that for maybe a week, where I had like wound wash, which is just saline solution, and you like wet it, and you have, I don't have one with me right now, but just not this big obviously, but you have like a sterile pad or piece of gauze that you fold to and cut and fold to the size of that area, stick it in there, like wet it, clean it, wet it, and then put like another clean one on top. Then you let it dry in there like a couple hours. I think I only did this twice a day. And then when you take it out, it's supposed to, I hope I pronounced this word correctly, debride the wound, which just means like you're low-key like ripping off a scab, but you're ripping off the skin, that unhealthy or the dead tissue, and leaving, it's supposed to leave the healthy tissue alone, but sometimes it doesn't. So my wound was not healing as well still, and I was also using an ointment. I was using bacitracin ointment, which is in the family of triple antibiotic, Neosporin type stuff. So that wasn't working, so then I was referred to wound care, and I was going to have to do hyperbaric treatment, where they put you in like this spaceship with oxygen to just give the wound a lot more oxygen to heal from the inside out, because that's why mine was having trouble healing from the inside out. But they decided against that, and they gave me this expensive little thing called Santal. And Santal is an enzymatic, I hope I pronounced it correctly. Well, if I didn't, I don't see the word on here, but it uses an enzyme, or there's an enzyme in this ointment. And let me show you what it looks like. Let's do the YouTube hand. Well, I don't know if it, yes. So it's just like petroleum jelly, but it's not petroleum jelly, because it has enzymes in it that like eat away at the dead tissue and leaves the healthy tissue alone. So I did this, I believe, twice a day, and I would like clean out the area, and I had like this special like kind of gauze pad. It was like an alcohol prep, but it wasn't, and I used to wipe that around the healthy tissue, because this, you don't want it getting on your healthy tissue, because you just don't. So that would kind of create like a barrier for the healthy tissue. And I put that in, then put the thing on top, and then like put the little annoying surgical bras on, and I was good. Then the other side, which looks beautiful, but I am not comfortable showing you, I'm so sorry. If you really want to see my scars, let me know, because that's the other thing. I feel so conflicted. I know there's not a lot of black women on here showing their scars that are not like super scary. Well, I can show you this scar. Oh yeah, I'm doing radiation right now. This scar is pretty much how my other ones healed. Like, and I feel like the light is making it, like, it just healed very well. No keloiding, just very flat. I still have my port in. Very flat, and just like cool. But this one looks even better than that. Like, I healed very well. This one had a little bit of trouble, but it's still not like, it doesn't look crazy. It's just like when you're a little kid and you skin your knee, and then it's white, and then it just needs, the melanin needs to come back in. That's just what it looks like, but it's not crazy. So I used on this side, after this healed, because there was a little bit of opening on this side as well, but I didn't have to do like a wet to dry treatment or anything for that. But what I did do was put my little concoction. Now yes, this was a clean one. This was what I had to drain my the fluid from the drains. I had to drain them into this, and this is like a little thing of 100 milliliter, or yeah, 100 milliliter measurement cup thing, medical measurement cup. But I personally, I just put what do you call it, I had extras from the hospital, like sterile extra clean ones, so I made a special concoction, and that is, I think, what has also helped with my scars looking like as good as they do, on top of the fact that I think just genetically I heal well. So yeah, but what I have used is, you know, this good old good stuff, my Jamaican black castor oil mixed with shea butter. Now this was not the original shea butter, and you can get shea butter at any, like, you can find it online, like at BH Cosmetics, or I think Coastal Scents even sells them, both of those stores, or you can get it at like a hair store, like the Black hair store. You will find some shea butter, and it might be like a whitish, or this one like whitish off-white, or yellow. Both are good in my book. And then the last ingredient is coconut oil. So I just mix, there is really no rhyme or reason. I just like to mix it to the point that it's kind of like whipped and it's easy to like take out. And then rub. Now I've been doing this religiously even before or up to radiation, and I'm going to continue to do it through radiation because I don't want my skin to like, I just want to do as much as possible to protect my skin. And it's getting cold outside, even though global warming is like on 10 and it's warm outside. It is, I see my skin doing some dry stuff. So I put this on immediately after the shower and rub, do my massages because I have to hold it 30 seconds this way, and then like massage up here because the muscles pulled over right there. And I rub under my armpits. I just pretty much rub the entire radiation field. But before radiation, I was just rubbing like around the boob area to kind of keep the skin nice and supple in preparation for radiation and tissue expansion. So this is an offshoot. I did tissue expansion in 2 fills. Normally people do like many different fills. Now, number one, the copay couldn't handle it, but I wasn't even thinking about that, or my pockets. But then, because finances, y'all, ooh, mercy. But I had to rush to get this filled because after radiation, my surgeon was not going to fill anything more. And I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh, I was like, okay. So we literally rushed. In one fill, we did 180. I already had 220 cc's. So in the first fill, which was on a Friday, she did 180 cc's. And y'all, it didn't hurt. And I walked out like, ooh, I got boobs again. Well, a boob. And then 4 days later, wait, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days later, on a Tuesday, I had the second fill, which was 150. So if you do all that math, now you'll know I have 550 cc's, and that one also did not hurt. And it's just nice. I don't know. Ow. I still feel like I know I want it bigger, even though it doesn't look too crazy here. I need to do a combination of losing weight, and then I also will have fat grafting and all that. That's way later on in the future. But right now, I'm just praying that this boob, which is like, this was the cancer-ridden boob, and this boob did so well with surgery and healing, and now radiation. I'm praying that it handles it well. But yeah, so this video is already kind of long, so I'm gonna like have another video where I talk about my must-haves for surgery. But that was just a quick update and rundown on what happened to me after my double mastectomy. If you have any questions, if I left anything out, link them down below or comment down below and just let me know. Thumbs up if you, well, you know what, I don't care if you like my boob or not, because I love my body. It's like, I'm being silly. But thumbs up for boobs, and thumbs up if you checked your boobs.